What's trending?
Well, the Oscars obviously over the weekend. Let's start off with just the elephant in the room, the slap from last year. So host Jimmy Kimmel this year absolutely did not let it go unnoticed. He acknowledged it pretty much straight away in his opening monologue.
Yeah, I thought he did a pretty good job.
We have strict policies in place. If anyone in this theater commits an act of violence at any point during the show, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor and permitted to give a 19-minute-long speech. No, but seriously, the Academy has a crisis team in place. If anything unpredictable or violent happens during the ceremony, just do what you did last year. Nothing. Sit there and do absolutely nothing.
He didn't. It's good because he didn't go in personally at either of them. He just made a general.
He's still looking after his image there a bit. I would have loved to have, Ricky Gervais up there, like really.
Ricky Gervais
you know what I mean? Just really making everyone feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you had to acknowledge it. And I'm assuming Will Smith didn't rock up this year.
I don't think so.
You'd know there's obviously a few jokes and he passed at you.
Yeah.
And as always, the severely overpriced and out-of-touch goodie bags that everybody got given at the Oscars.
I mean, you say out of touch, but if you were lucky enough to go to the Oscars, you would love the goodie bag.
Well, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But, hey, each one is worth $126,000.
That is insane.
Each goodie bag, $126,000, because inside them, you've got things like silk pillowcases and vouchers for plastic surgery. We're talking Botox, we're talking everything.
So this is why people hate these sort of events.
Yeah.
There's people starving in the world. There's a lot of problems in the world, and then you're already rich and famous, and you're getting a $126,000 goodie bag.
Exactly. But the most kind of wild out there goodie that they get in the goodie bag was a square area in Queensland. So each person got given like a metre by a metre square in Queensland.
Of land?
Of land. So, look, it's worse than it sounds. Apparently what it is they all get this metre square and then a tree's going to be planted there.
Right. Because I think, that's... Because I don't know if you'd be able to get a square metre in Sydney for $126,000. I don't know. I've seen a lot less for a lot more, I think.
That's true. But all of this wasn't even the biggest takeaway from the night. Hugh Grant was one of the actors that was strolling down the champagne carpet, though he's now being slammed for how rude he was in an interview.
I will go on record and say I don't think he was rude. I thought he was asked horrible questions.
Ben, I'm with you.
Right.
I'm siding with Hugh Grant on this. The person interviewing him clearly didn't have anything prepared, and she was sort of making up questions on the spot.
And the byproduct of that is he comes across as rude, but if you actually listen to the questions, I think you ask dumb questions, you get dumb answers.
I see what you're saying, but yes, she is pretty generic questions, very generic. She could have asked it to anyone, but would you not say that as part of his job in this industry, that's a part of his job to answer these questions and make them a bit more exciting?
You be the judge. We do have the interview here. It's a tough listen.
It is. It's with model Ashley Graham. The first thing she started off with was just asking him what his favourite thing about the Oscars is.
What's your favourite thing about coming to the Oscars?
It's fascinating. The whole of humanity is here. It's Vanity Fair.
Oh, it's all about Vanity Fair. Yes, that's where we let loose and have a little bit of fun.
So she's obviously misunderstood. He's saying it's Vanity Fair. He's saying the whole thing is very vain. It's very shallow. Yeah. And she's talking about the Vanity Fair after party.
Yeah. Which
she's
is
actually
quite shallow and vain to think that. I also even if you did ask him a good question, he's still got that crikey gosh, the bottom time of Hugh Grant.
Well, she moved on to asking him who he's most excited for tonight.
Another generic question.
What are you most excited to see tonight?
To see?
Yeah, well, I know that you probably watched a few of the movies. Are you excited to see anybody win? Do you have your hopes up for anyone? No one in particular. Okay.
Hating live.
You can tell at this point he's gone, I don't like you.
Yeah, but he could have pulled anything out. He could have said, I really want Brendan Fraser to win. Whatever, who cares?
Yeah, but then he's just being fake for the sake of being fake.
Well,
I kind of like that he's just being rude with her.
She went in deeper and asked him what he's wearing.
That's going to go down well.
What are you wearing tonight then?
Just my suit.
Your suit? Who made your suit? You didn't make it.
I can't remember. My tailor.
That's okay.
Oh, just
now she's starting to realise I have to end this.
Yeah, but she committed, and she even asked him about his work.
So tell me, what does it feel like to be in Glass Onion?
Well, I'm barely in it. I'm in it for about 3 seconds.
Yeah, but still, you showed up and you had fun, right?
Almost.
Okay, all right.
Bail.
What a dumb question to ask him about Glass Onion. He was in that for 3 seconds. Like, what do you mean, what was it like to be in that? Gosh.
Not enjoying
Poor girl, though. She was trying.
I respect that he had no time for dumb questions. You know what that reminds me of? Do you remember Jerry Seinfeld giving absolute donuts to Kesha on the red carpet?
Because people are tired most of the time.
Kesha, I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Can I give you a hug?
No, thanks.
Please?
No, thanks.
A little one.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Oh.
That was a nice moment.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, it was Kesha.
Okay.
The third time? Please, little one, little hug. No,
That was
no
Kesha.
thanks.
Okay.
I didn't realise, though, at the start she says, "Hi, I'm Kesha."
Yeah. She fully comes.
He
She
don't care.
fully embarrassed.
That's Jerry Seinfeld from B-Movie. He doesn't care.
Oh, he's not just from B-movie.
Great. Some of his finest work there. You know The Cure?
Yeah, the band Cure.
One of the great red carpet moments is Robert Smith from The Cure when he's asked this question.
Congratulations, The Cure, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees 2019. Are you as excited as I am?
By the sounds of it, no.
No.